the background music because it is time to get crack-a-lackin'. Not going to waste a whole lot of time. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, children of all ages, it is I, the Old Humble Guy, coming to you with the microphone from the Time Life magazine. Time Life magazine, would you like to renew your subscription to Time Life magazine? Sorry, my lapel mic was not working for some reason. Not worried about it. I'm the Old Humble Guy. We're coming to you live from the construction zone. We got the last little bit that we need to do right now. The last little bit that we need to do is right here behind me. You see this curtain that I've put up for a little privacy curtain for people who are slightly modest. I mean, it really is just me here. But I had some folks come over here earlier. Lisa and her boyfriend Dupree were here helping me bottle up the whiskey for tomorrow. I have somebody coming in a little bit to purchase a few bottles, and I'm going to go off screen and let that happen. But in the meantime, I got a door to put in right here. So there's our title screen, and let's come back to it. This is our main cam. This is our door. So as you can see, all the drywall is done. The only thing that we haven't done on the drywall is the mud and tape, and I'm going to get that done next. But for now, what we need to do is take this down, and there's our opening. Now, the next thing that I'm actually going to do after we do this, I'm going to put in the door. I've got shims, I've got the door, then we're going to mud and tape all the seams around here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 seams to mud and tape. I'll do these two on camera, and then we'll wrap up the show. It shouldn't take a whole lot of time to do all that, but first things first, I'm going to wheel the door in. I haven't tested it. I don't know if it should fit in that gap. I made the gap 2 inches wider than it needed to be as instructed. The gap is wider than it's supposed to be and taller than it's supposed to be as instructed. So the gap can be filled with shims as it's supposed to be, as I was instructed for it to do. So first things first, in comes the door. I am way off camera. Y'all can't see me because I'm over in the loading bay. But I'm going to bring the door in upside down because I loaded it in base first, so I'm going to load it out top first. And here we go. I'm actually working smarter on this end rather than harder. You know, you've only got two options really. Work smart or work hard. And most of the time I get the opportunity to choose to work smart. But sometimes I don't. Today is not one of those times that I don't. Today I actually get the chance to choose, and I choose smart. All right. So I didn't go all extravagant with the door. It's just a basic door. I mean, honestly, I could have put hinges on this and done it that way if I really wanted to, but I didn't want to go completely cheap. Now, the door is supposed to open in to the bathroom, so this is it. Here's the door. It's supposed to open into the bathroom, which means it's supposed to seat right here. And yeah, it fits perfect. It's got a little bit of give on both sides, as it's supposed to. That's perfect. Actually, how it's supposed to fit. I'm super duper jazzed about that. There are 100 different ways I could have messed this up. And only a couple ways that would have gone right. And I chose one of those couple of ways. I am super duper happy about that. How the hell do I pop this out? I don't think I'm supposed to open this yet, but I definitely need to have this free. Then I can figure out how to do the rest. So, doorway. I'm going to move this a little bit over here. Give me a little bit more direct. Give y'all a little bit more direct view of what's going on. Better? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Take this off. Maybe not. Maybe I'll leave it on there. Huh. That's great. Awesome. Great. Go get my pocket knife. Now, from what I've read, I have to prop it up a little bit off the ground. Then make sure it's nice and held nicely in place with the, well, fuck, what'd I do with my knife? There it is. If y'all could see the scavenger hunt I go on every damn time I look for something in this place. It's not that it's unorganized, it's just that I'm unorganized. The place is fairly organized. You know, there's a place for everything and everything in its place. I just don't always put everything in its place when I'm done with it. I use it, I set it down, I move on. And usually I set it down because I'm not done with it. I'm going to use it for other stuff. Of course, that's also how you end up with 95 screwdrivers and 4 tape measures. And I'm not ashamed. I go to a hardware store. I will pick up a tape measure and go take measurements with their tape measures. I don't need the tape measure. I just need the measurements. I don't feel bad about using their tape measures. Borrowing a tape measure from the store while I'm in it. You know? Cheers, Dom. And thank you. All right, I'm not going to worry about this. I'm just going to leave it where it's at. Let it be. But I do need to shim it up. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to lay it down on its back. Take the stuff off the bottom. Whoops. Lay it on its back, take the stuff off the bottom, and then prop it up into its space where it belongs. Y'all can't see me, can you? That's fine. Don't worry, I'm not that pretty. You're not missing much. Okay. Pliers. So what we have down here is just, well, you can see for yourself. What we have down here is just, it's not, doesn't even have a door jamb. It's just an open base. And I got to pop these off so that the door can actually swing in and out. Ugh. I feel like I am on the verge of doing this the hard way. You know what I mean? Like there's an easy way and a hard way, and I am on the verge of doing it the hard way. Because I have a feeling this was all on here to help it be the easy way. And that a proper door installation guy would be shaking his head right now, saying, this idiot is doing this the absolute hardest way possible. But also, screw you, door guy. You're not here offering to help. It's just me. And as of right now, this is the easiest door that I've ever installed. So bite me in the butt, homie. All right, those are out. So now this goes up. Those got to be plumb. And I think what I'll do is I'll make it plumb to this wall, because I believe that is the straightest of my walls, or of the door jambs at least. Where's my level? So if this is plumb, which I believe it is, that is true and plumb. This one bows out just, this one's less plumb. It's plumb, but it's less plumb. It's a little bit, just a little bit this way. Not by much, just a shade. But that's okay. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. It just has to be perfect enough, good enough. Good enough is great. Where is my drill? There it is. So I get this thing up. I will hang it right over. I'm going to put shims under here to get it just up off the ground a little bit. Shim it up at the top. Screws in, and then shim it on this side to make sure it's square. And we're good. That's it. Ta-da! Butt has been bitten. Now, and I've got over here, you see there's a gap over, oh, you can see it over here better. The gap, there's a solid 2 inches over here that I'm going to have to shim the crap out of it. Which means I'm probably going to need to come in here with some mold around the edge, molding around the outside of this to seal in that gap. But that'll be fine. That'll be fine. I don't think it's going to be a big issue. I don't think. Is that big enough to put in a whole damn 2x4? It might be big enough for a whole damn 2x4. God damn. This is the gap they told me to leave. A 2-inch gap on either side. That's what they said. 2-inch gap on either side of the door. Can I spliff on your booblades? But the gap's a little bigger at the bottom than it is at the side, or at the top. All right. Reset. Door down. This gap on the side is going to be a potential problem. Potential problem. Not a problem per se, but a potential problem. I may simply slide a couple of 2x4s in there to seal that up, then put some molding around it to finish it. Doesn't matter. So I'm not worried about it. We'll worry about it when it comes time to worry about it. Yeah. And I've got a 2x4 that it's untreated. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But they told me 2-inch gap. Why would they tell me a 2-inch gap? All right, doesn't matter. Shave it down with a skill saw. Girl, you are saying words that have no meaning in this shop. I am an amateur. I ain't got tools. Gotta get that fan over here too. I'm gonna turn into a sweaty fucking mess. Ouch. There we go. So the creation of this room has affected the airflow throughout the distillery. And is making a problem for fat people everywhere. So I'm just going to use these two shims right here. These two shims right here. I don't think I even need to worry with a damn shim. I want to put a shim on it just to get it a little higher so that I don't have to worry about putting so much up here at the top. But God's honest truth. No, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'm going to put the shim on bottom. Yep. All right. Door up. Just a cup, and it's double shimmed, so it's like a block, really. And that'll raise it up, and I'll just snap them off. Call me granddad, because I fucked you down. All right, so you go up here, and you will go here. Ah, two shims. It won't fit. Ah, that's good news. Okay, so it's a much tighter fit vertically than it is horizontally. That's cool. Get in there. Oh shit, come on, door. Don't do this. There, that'll work. All right, so shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff, shimmy, shimmy, rock. Two of those here, and then two of them over here. And I got a little problem with this door. Easy. I give that 2x4 to give me my space. You up here. There we go. All right. The problem right now that I am facing is just simply getting this truly squared. Doing it the hard way in the butt. All right, so if this is where I want this to be on this side, and it is, I'm going to put a screw right here and then we'll put everything else to that reference point. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Put one screw in. Again, that's where I want that corner to be. Right there. Look on the inside real quick. Nope, I want it to be a little bit further forward. I want that screw to be right there, because that'll give me a 1/2 inch clearance on the other side. That's where I want it. Stay. Screw. Right here. Now you will, if you look closely, you will see it is not at all square yet. But I'm trying to get my reference point set. On that point right there. That's my reference point. So now I'm gonna make this plumb with my handy dandy level. Make sure that it is straight up and down. Whoop, too much. There we go. There we go. All right. And now, second screw, and I will have that wall of the door jamb exactly where I want it to be. Beautiful. One more screw to hold it all the way in place. And I can work on the top and the side over here and figure out what I need to do there. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. That door is straight and square. And that shim, oops, is everything its mother always wanted it to be. There we go. Beautiful. All right, I'll trim that off in a little while. Doesn't have to be trimmed right now. Okay. What is going on with the camera? What's going on with my camera? Stop this camera. Shit. Better? That's better. Okay. All right. Here we are. We're better. I'm unfrozen. All right. Okay. Now, next stop, get this bad boy up to where it's supposed to be. And then get the hardware installed. Okay? So first off, I'm going down below cam here. Getting me a another shim. Putting this under here. Huh? Are we there yet? No, not even close. But what I think I'm going to do is get a pry bar and hoist that bad boy up proper. Ow, shit. And yes, for the record, my thumb still hurts. Possibly more so today than it did yesterday. But a different kind of pain. Oh, back here. How are you so off? How are you so off? Okay, stay. Don't go. No, I said stay. Do not go anywhere. A couple of these long shimmies. Put that one right there. And then bring this one right there on top of you. Nope. Couple more of these, I suppose. All right, let's see. Let me look over on this side, see what we look like. All right, we're getting there. I need to run my level, see what it looks like. I know this isn't doing anything, it's just tightening it up. That's all. These are the two that I want to pull on. Go through here. Over here. I feel like a complete and total idiot. I so don't know what I'm doing. I could not be less competent feeling right now. I could not feel less competent. Like, how fucking hard is it to hang a goddamn door? Well, apparently, pretty goddamn hard. If you're an idiot. Apparently pretty hard. That was a 2x4. Great. All right, let's see what we got down here with the door jamb. Well, I mean, it's level. It is straight up level. This is level too. Everything's level. This is plum. This is plum. Well, I guess I just need to get a 2x4, right? Stop it, stop it, stop it. I guess that's it. I just get a 2x4 and put it there. Let's see. Do I have screws that'll go through there and the 2x? I guess I can anchor the 2x in this way, then anchor this into the 2x4. Let's see here. I don't have screws that are long enough to go through the 2x4. Excuse me. All right. And these screws aren't long enough to cover that gap. If only I had left a little space on this side, but then I wouldn't have been able to use the 2x4 on that side. All right. 2, 3, 4. This way and this way. Stretch this out a little bit. Slide it in so that we have a good solid contact there. My clamp. My clamps. Where is it? Where did I put it? Is it on the table? Is it on the table? Yep. There it is. There. Now, that is level. I checked it. I'll check it again because I'm kind of anal about that. Mother fucker. Still level. Get it back up there. Get it in space where it belongs. Now, 2 screws right there. One here, one here. And then 2 more on the other side. Then I got to figure out how to solve that problem on the far back side. Get where you need to be. All right. Not you, you. All right. Choice. Noise. All right, now one right over here in the middle-ish. There we go. Now I got to solve this problem. Now, you know what I could do? I could slather some liquid nails right down here or on the side of the 2x4, slip the 2x4 in here, and then anchor it to the 2x4. The liquid nails will anchor themselves here. This will anchor it to the 2x4. And then everybody wins. Right? Except It doesn't fit at the top. Motherfucker. You know what? I'm just gonna cover it. I'm gonna figure something out. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm gonna figure something out. I'll just cover it with molding, maybe. Put a chunk of plaster there. The problem is that the gap is too wide to be able to fit for the screw to anchor into. I need to get longer screws, is what I need to do. Those are 1-inch screws that I've got. Well, 1.5-inch screws. Do I have longer ones? Well, I might. These are wood screws, but even these are too long. Even these screws are too long. See that? The problems entrepreneurs face. The old make it work dilemma. You got something and you need to make it work. You don't have all the right tools, but you got tools and you just need to make it work. Well, I think this is a problem for later me. This is not a problem for me to solve right now, because I don't think I can solve this problem right now. Because even if I stuff this full of shims, which I can, even if I stuff it full of shims, it's still, I won't be able to anchor it. Because, like I said, the screws don't reach. So even if I had a whole damn stack of shims, which I have, and shoved them in here, which I could do, as evidenced by what I'm doing right now, motherfuck. I mean, theoretically at least, I could. If I was even slightly coordinated, I suppose. There. That is anchored. It's not going anywhere as far as friction's concerned. But that is a good long goddamn ways to hold that in. 2x4 to 2x3 on the other side of the channel. The frame is gonna bend. Yeah, they're metal studs, Vanessa. What are you talking about? The frame's gonna bend. 37 indexers for the trike. I'm waiting. Oh yeah. I know exactly what you mean. It is. It's gonna bend if I don't. I mean, I basically need blocks. I need a block here, and a block here, and I need to be able to run the screw through those blocks to anchor it in. And these screws, it's not even long enough up here at the top. And see, this is the wall. It bows out just a little bit down here at the bottom. The anchor point for this wall is about a quarter to a half inch off. When I was setting up the walls, this foot splayed out a little bit. So the walls are square up at the top, but down here it kind of bows out just a little bit, and that's where the door is. That's the problem. But I can have this down here. That'll anchor it in on the bottom. That'll anchor it in down here. I'll have that secured. The foot of this needs to come out just a little bit. Just a little bit so that it's flush in the front. There. The foot of the door is where it needs to be. The 2x4 is holding it in place. It's fine. The 2x4 is holding it in place. I need to trim off the shims, excess wood. And according to my level, my straight edge, it is just a little bit too far out. I need to pop it in just a little bit. That should have it just about, yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So the bottom of the door is where it needs to be. The top of the door is where it needs to be. I just need to be able to have another block here and maybe another block up here. I just need pieces of wood. I mean, I got pieces of wood. I've got these. But I need screws that are long enough to go through the wood and hold it in place. And that's it. And I can cover it in molding, I suppose. But I would much rather have a chunk of wood here holding it in place than a bunch of shims. But I'm going to anchor it in up here real quick. Right there. This is probably the shoddiest bit of construction I've done here today at the shop. Not that. One more. What's he doing? I don't know. I honest to God do not know. If I did, I probably wouldn't be doing it. That's not right. A long block. Yeah, good point. Good point. There we go. All right, the door, except for over here, I gotta solve this problem. I really don't like having a gap in the bathroom door. I really do need. I've got a plane. Okay, we'll worry about that. Well, that's a problem for later me to solve. Cheers, Mr. Great Shot. Welcome to the party. Cut off the right thickness. Cut off the right thickness block to insert. Well, thanks. All right, I'm thirsty. I gotta get a drink of water. Sit tight, guys. On my way back to the back of the shop where I have my water faucet and fountain. Gotta get me a drink. Damn, I was super thirsty. More so than I thought. Okay. So that's that. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not bad. Door shuts. Will it? Door shuts. May need to adjust the bottom a little bit. Push it over some still. There we go. This door is a piece of shit. Oh, here's the problem. Right here. That's why it's not closing right. Yeah, fix that. But the bottom still needs to come out a little bit. Because the top, I'm doing a bad job at this. I'm doing this badly. So very badly. What is going on? I actually think, if I had to guess, I gotta lower this down a little bit. Lower this down a little bit. in order for this to seat properly. Yeah. Yep, there we go. All right, I'm figuring it out. The geometry of the door is getting me. I know it's just a rectangle, but there's more to it than just being a rectangle. There's stuff going on. Okay. All right, that's where everything is perfect. That is almost, that is a huge gap down here at the bottom, but not unwinnable. I can solve that problem. I know I can. There we go. Isn't it great watching a monkey learn something for the first time? That is a door. I just need some fucking 2-inch nails to fix that gap. All right, I'll deal with that later. What we got to do right now, is do the mud on the seals here, and then I will be heading back to Home Depot for my longer stud screws that I need to get. And that'll be the end of the thing, guys. But first, before I do that, I go ahead and put in the handle on the door. And then I would be like, we have an actual operational bathroom. So, just gonna do a regular handle on the door. Nothing fancy. Regular handle, regular lock. Now that I have it pretty square, or at least as square as I want it to be, now we get to do the rest of the stuff. And this lock kit, this lock set comes with all the pieces that I need. At least says it comes with all the pieces that I need. So now it's just a matter of plugging everything in. Right? Right. All right. So this is the door. All right. All right. So I got to get rid of that camera angle and add in this one. That is over my shoulder. All right. Basic lock set. The only thing I don't exactly understand is this thing. but it looks like that goes. What the fuck does this thing do? Go into here? Alright, I'm gonna have to look at the instructions to find out what that thing is. Because I do not know. Alright. Honestly, I've never seen that thing before. Install the knobs. Screw the holes. Already have the holes. Put that thing into the hole. Tap latch flush. Alright. It's going to go in like this. Okay. Nope, it's going to go in like this. All the pretty locks go like this. This. There's the that. Does it require double A? Good. Okay. I'm going to put that in where it belongs. Okay. Okay. This one goes on the door side. Who's there? The round piece is an adapter. Oh, an adapter. Gotcha. Now, no, this isn't a metal door. I guess I should have gotten a metal door, but yeah, it's just a bathroom. Why? Why mess with a metal door? It probably would have gone in easier if I would have gotten a metal door. Be completely honest. Screw. Hello. Have been less flexible, less a piece of shit. Know what I mean? More forgiving of operator error. And carpenter foolishness. Uh-oh. I don't know if it's going to close all the way. Let me see. Yeah, I know. I almost did a really stupid thing and almost locked myself in the bathroom. It is locked. Beautiful. Looking good. Looking real good. All right. Final little thing. Put you there. Put you there. Do this thing where you go in the door. Well, you go in the damn door, but you've got to be able to go in such a way. There we go. All right. How about I just throw all the screws on the ground? That's a good way to not get anything done. That did not work at all. Fuck. A goat. All right, I got to get a regular screwdriver because my screwdriver will not fit. Where is my regular screwdriver? That is a flathead. Am I going to have to go to the store and get a Phillips head screwdriver just for this job? Surely I've got a Phillips head screwdriver somewhere in this shop. Surely I do. Or at least a long bit. A long bit extension for my drill. Oh, this has got to be a joke. This is some kind of cosmic joke. This has got to be some kind of cosmic, intergalactic funny page type of. I have three flathead screwdrivers. I know for a fact I have a Phillips head screwdriver because I used it earlier. There it is. Okay. Now I need a long Phillips extension, maybe? Will this do it? Nope. This might do it. Nope. This might work. This might be long and skinny enough. This might do it. All right. Yeah, this might work. Okay. It's never easy. Every goddamn thing I do is the hardest possible roundabout way of doing things. I mean, what that it could be easy? I guess if it was easy, then anybody would do it. But you know, I wouldn't mind it being easy once or twice. That would be nice. But just, you know, I'm not talking like every time. Just like once or twice. Looks like a flathead actually will work on this. I'm going to grab one of my flatheads. Unless I moved them and I can't find them anymore. I just had them in my hands. What did I do with them? Where did they go? Everything has to be difficult. This might work. There we go. I think I got it in. Is it in, honey? Do you feel it? All right. There we go. Everything has to be the hardest possible way of doing everything. I almost got one of those handles that was the lever handle, and I thought that would be easy to screw that in, but nah, I just get a regular handle. A regular handle will be fine. I don't need to be fancy. I'll just, you know, strip out a screw. That'll be fine. Fuck. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't even know how people fucking do these. There's a damn knob in the way. How do you even do it? So where is it not latching? Do I need to pull? I think I need to pull it forward just a little bit. Honestly, I'm a little bit pissed off right now. It holds. All right. Well, that works. Now it's just a matter of this fucking screw being stupid. Whoever designed doorknobs to do this shit, where they got the fucking knob on top of the screw, needs to go straight to hell. That guy's a fucking asshole. All right. Door locks. Door closes. Just to confirm. Door locks. Well, what the hell's going on? All right. I'm going to have to rehang this door. Almost certainly going to have to rehang the door. But I just need a door for the party. Just needs to be here for the party. All right. I'm sick of that fucking door now. Yes, you can use a flat tip as well to fill. The problem isn't the problem. The problem was that there's a doorknob, and underneath the doorknob is the screw. The screw is under the doorknob this way. You like can't fucking like who designs that shit? Some dumb motherfucker is like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make it so that they have to go around a corner to screw in a screw. Like, why? Why would you do that? There's a fucking knob, and under the knob, right here, is this. You got to go through the knob to get to the screw. It's right there. How the fuck are you supposed to do that? Oh, I mean, the door closes. It's not perfect, but it closes. And if I need to, I could just put a. In fact, what I'm probably going to do, this is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to, yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put this panel up right here. I'm going to put this up right there. That's going to cover that gap. And that's it. That's what I'll do for now. It's not the permanent solution that I want, but short of rehanging this door, it's the temporary solution that I get. And I'm going to have to trim this down a little bit. But that's okay. That's okay. That's all fine. This is not fine. This is terrible. I've come so far. I've come so far, gotten so close. And this is how it ends. This is how it ends. Coming so close to but I can put that block down there at the bottom, put the panel there on the side. In fact, will this block do at the bottom? No, this block will not do at the bottom. Hang on, I've got scrap wood over here that I can utilize. See what I got. That'll do. That wood right there should be what I need. In theory. Nope. This piece of wood is too big. It's close in size, but it's about a 1/4 inch too big. So, I can shave it. And to be clear, I'm not angry. I'm just frustrated. I've come so damn close. I've come so far, so close, so far to have this minor little detail. I mean, it's not a minor thing. It's a door to the bathroom, you know? I mean, that's not nothing. That's a thing. It's the door to the bathroom, you know? All right, that'll do it. That does it. That does it. Oh, shit. Now what? Something else is going on now. It's out of vertical? Oh, I fucked it all up somehow, some way. There we go. All right. Before I mess it up even more, the door is at an angle like this now. Oh, I don't even know anymore. I'm gonna have to hit some YouTubes and redo this and get it done right. But for tonight and for tomorrow, the solution is simply going to be slapping a panel. It's going to be a half measure, but it'll do the trick. And we have a visitor. So I'm going to slip away in just a minute. Is that Jeff? Well, 1 second. I'm finishing up my door here. And yeah, this is a bit of a concession. I'll just have to do it right later because it's just going to get done now. Today is the day for getting it done. Another day will come when I can get it done right. But today, we need a door without a gap so we can go and take a leak in private. And that, my friends, it works. It works. It works. Okay. I'm going to mute you guys for a second, and I'm going to go talk to my boy Jeff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now have my El Jefe hat on because I am El Jefe. The last thing I need to do, this is not perfect. This is not the solution that I would have chosen, but it works and it will do the trick for now. Little panel right there. Y'all gonna tell me how bad it is? It's okay. I have a door on for the night. Yep, that's right. And like I said, this is a now solution. This isn't a solution. Today's the day to get shit done. Today's not the day to get it done necessarily right. Yeah, Jeff is huge. He's a big dude. Uh, uh, you can't hear about the shipment to WMD. That is 100% correct. But yeah, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna rehang the door. I've got all the hardware that I need. I just need to do it right, shim it up properly on the left and right, and get it done proper. But I've got this little panel here that closes the gap. The door is square enough. It's not secure on the right side at all, but it closes, it locks. That's all that really matters. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put a screw down in the bottom into that wood so that it doesn't get too far off center or off plumb, rather. I'm going to put a screw down here so it goes into that board, that block, rather. I mean, it's shimmed, so it's got vertical. You can't see me. It's got vertical pressure stopping it from moving. What it doesn't have is any anchorings holding it in place where it's supposed to be. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine as it is for the party. And then when it comes time to do it right, we'll be able to do that too. Jeff's got a little graduation party to go to. Otherwise, he'd have come to the party tomorrow. But he can be forgiven for having family graduation parties. He's one of my oldest supporters. He bought one of the first bottles of our bourbon that we made at the new shop. Like literally one of the first 50 bottles that was ever produced. He bought one of the first 50 bottles, and it was a Thanksgiving, Christmas. It was a Christmas thing, and he had something in one of but his wife got it for him for a Christmas present, and it had some debris, some box garbage floating in it. And I'm like, dude, that's not acceptable. That's not cool. How about I swap you my bottle for your bottle? And I met him in the parking lot of HEB, gave him my bottle of whiskey. He gave me his bottle of whiskey, and I went back to the shop and swapped it out for a clean one later that afternoon. It was like this clandestine meeting right before lunch. All the lunch is almost getting ready. It's like 2:30 and 1:30 in the afternoon, something like that. Lunch is almost ready. I jump in the car with my dad. We drive to HEB, swap out the bottles. It was like a clandestine drug deal thing. It was really awesome. Jeff's a cool guy. I like him a lot. He's a legit good guy. But now with that there, I don't need to worry about mud and tape on this joint. I'm going to put mud and tape on this joint, and then the far joint on the other side. So let's bring camera to here. Good. Yeah, y'all can see just about everything that I'm going to be doing. All right. So this panel is not at all secure like I would like it to be, but I am going to try and find a spot where I can secure it into one of these studs from the top, maybe. But first things first. I think the tape will do the trick, quite honestly. Y'all see me over here? Yeah, you can see me here. So it's just gonna be mud. I mean, it's not a lot to do. Full disclosure, there's only 4 seams. One, two, one, two, three. There's only 3 seams, really. There's only 3 seams that I need to mess with. And the corners here, but the corners aren't critical. I don't have to do the corners. Not right now, at least. So I've got 23 feet that I have to run mud on. What? But first I gotta mix it. Mix the mud. Then put it on with a trowel. So first up, mix the mud. Second up, swipe it down. Third, got to get a battery that works. So the thing is, this door should not have been this hard to do. That's what's frustrating me. Like, this battery didn't charge up. At least not all the way. Make sure it's plugged in all the way over here. Are you plugged in? Oh, it would help if it were plugged in. Batteries tend to charge better when they're plugged into the goddamn wall. I've come so far. Too far, honestly, to start making stupid mistakes. All right. All the action's going to be on the other side. So let's go. See if this works, or if I just ruin everything by moving everything. Okay, that seems to have worked out okay. I did, in fact, lose the connection just a little bit. Let's see if it gets picked back up. If we lost internet, did I lose the internet? Did that fix everything? I messed up. I fucked it all up. I think I lost the feed, boys and girls. I think I ended the show prematurely. Are we still recording? Ah, we are still recording. Good. Okay. I've just not got. All right. We need to fix the camera. I don't have power coming to my computer right now. I'm working on battery power. Okay. Nope. We're fixed. We're fixed. We're good. We're good. We're fixed. Okay. I'm not going to trim around the door right now. That's going to come when I paint. All right. Everything is working. Everything is optimal as of right now on my computer. The trim is finishing work. And all the action with the mud and tape is going to be on this side. So I want to come over here and do that over here. All right. Oops. Wake back up. Okay, so live concert. This is the camera that needs to go away. And replace it with that one. Not that one. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. For some reason, my camera's not being read at all. Where's the urinal? There's no urinal, Mr. G. It is only, we are only operating with a turlet. No urinals. If you want a urinal, you have to go outside to the trees. There we go. All right. We are back. We are fully functioning again. Except Now are we fully functioning? Yeah, we're fully functioning. Okay. All right. Trees are your preference. That's fair, man. That is 100% fair. All right. We're going to get rid of these. Bring all this stuff back up. All right. I am thirsty again. Oh, wow. This is an old one. All right. We're good. Everything's good. This is the smaller version of the picture-in-picture. There we go. All right. So now we mud and tape. Nothing extensive. Nothing extensive that really needs to be done. The mud is right here next to me. I'm a sweaty mess. So the mud's right here. I can figure out how to open this. Probably a twist off. Probably simple. Because nope, not a twist off. It's a bust open. Since I'm down a thumb, it's not as easy. There we go. If you were watching yesterday, you would have seen me absolutely wreck myself. Absolutely wreck my thumb. I am such a bot. What'd I do with my battery? I went over there. I got the battery. What did I do with it? Ever loving crap. What did I do with the battery? I moved everything over here. There it is. It's on my workbench. Ever loving crap. Everything I do has to be the hardest possible version of everything there is to get done. Why? Why me? I'm kidding. I actually love my life. Even when I'm being a complete and total noob. All right. So I'm going to take this, blend it up. So that's a nice soft putty consistency. Oops. And they say when you're done, to just set it aside because you're going to use it again sooner rather than later. But I am going to have to rinse that off because I don't want it to dry on there. Then take your 6-inch taping knife, clean off your label. Get the label off of there. Why? I'm not entirely sure, because the label shouldn't come off with the putty. Even if it does, who cares? But off with the label. Technically, we're open tonight, but I don't really want anybody to come. Now, take this, and I'm going to go, I think I'm going to come down. I'm going to go up first, then down. Take a load of this, put it in there. All right. Be sure to get some on your hands so that it'll get up into your hair, on your wrists. Be sure to get it on your hands. That's usually a really good thing, because when you wash your hands later and you got to get it out of those little cracks and crevices, put a good dollop on there, then kind of go at an angle and smooch it into that gap. Like so. I've seen the experts do this much better than how I'm doing it, as you could expect, since I am a rank noob. This is my first ever seam. And I'm told I just want to make sure it is nice and flat, because I'm going to put the tape on top of it. And the tape will do the adhesion, turning it into one surface. So, back to the top here. And that should just about do it for that seam. I've also said that I should be shy about slapping this stuff onto the seam. That there's no such thing as too much. No bad will come if you just plow it up in there, you know? There is such a thing as not enough, but there's not really such a thing as too much. So, don't be squeamish, is what they says. The tape here. And also, when you're taping, to tape straight and not be an idiot. Joe. That's how the recording went. Said, "Don't be an idiot, Joe." Like, okay, don't have to be fucking aggressive, homie. And you take your paddle, go back over it, and you smoosh it in there. And just like that, you have taped and mudded a seam. I needed a little bit more over here. There we go. One seam done. Why do these look different? Did they go back over it with a little bit of mud? Because I could do that, I guess. Not going to hurt it, right? Make sure that seam is nice and sealed for all of eternity. Once that dries, it's not going anywhere. There we go. I'm happy with that. I think. If I got to come back and touch it up, ooh, just stepped in a fucking wad of this stuff. All right, on to the next one. I think that's good. What's a wider trowel is helpful? Oh, that's good to know. Well, all I've got is I need corner round for the outside corner. I've got something better than corner rounds, my good man. I've got corner squares. Haha. All I got to do is goop this up and stick it in there. It sounds dirty, but it's not. I guess I could do that. I mean, I need to get some water. I'm thirsty again. If I get parched, I have to have a drink. If I don't have a drink, I could dehydrate. If I dehydrate, I could die. We don't want me to die. Do we? No. So once I get this taping done, I need to go to the store and get supplies, lighting, and electrical and all that jazz. So dang, uptown hydration is very key. Yes, you can call walking through. Did I get a metal corner to install under the a metal corner? No, I didn't get a metal corner. Okay, on to this side. Do 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 ba do boo boo do boo booby dooby doo boo boo. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Bump 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 bump. Tape. I got a little spot that I need to clean up. Couple little spots that need to be cleaned up. These were drill bit accidents. There. Some unevenness on that putty. I want to smooth it out a little bit. All about presentation, right? Nice, smooth, clean line. May not be as good as Guatemalan, but it's certainly as good as French can do. Good as Guatemalan. That should be a whole, like, thing. All right. Up we go. And it's really not that heavy. The trowel basket here, this isn't really that heavy. Goop the shit out of it. Just kind of come down. And it kind of oozes out the side. And then go down and fill up the gap. This is a rather healthy gap. So I want to make sure I get it good and sloppy for when we put the everything in it. Get the gap good and sloppy. Now, tell me that doesn't sound like some kind of a porno description. I'm being extra generous on this one because one of these panels is pretty loose. Ugh. And I am concentrating pretty hard right now, so I'm not talking much. Sorry. I want to make sure I get this done as right as I can, as right as my capabilities allow me to. And I am mudding the shit out of this. I should probably go home and eat dinner with my boys before I go to Home Depot. All right. Tape. We go up to the top. Ugh. I probably should have come up here with the trowel and just gone down it with the trowel instead of my fingers. But that's something you do when you're smart. And I, as I've said several times, am not that. And if ever there was a question of whether I was or was not, all you really have to do is watch me doing things. And then you can be like, oh yeah, he was 100% honest about being the opposite of what smart is. All right. Tape here. Trowel here. Run it down. Doing that with the running the tape with the trowel also presumes I am capable of doing two things at once, which is also a damn lie. I am barely capable of doing one thing at once. Tape is nicely smooshed. And I am definitely going to need lights in the bathroom. It looks beautiful. I'm happy. I'm happy, happy, happy. What do you say? How's that look? Foobarred first time I taped and used metal tape? Mesh tape. Oh. Put extra mud over the tape, then add pressure to the trowel and try to pull as much length in one motion as possible. Okay. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I did that. I put some extra mud on there and I just pulled it down. But I'm going to do it again. Got a little dollop of mud there. I'm just barely on. Turn you a little bit. Maybe if I... What the hell? Maybe if I had the right fucking camera. Like a goddamn idiot. See, I'm telling you, I can't do two things at once. I can barely do one thing. All right. Okay. There we go. The excess, the excess, the excess. All the way down the ladder. All the way down the ladder. All the way down the ladder. Ah. And then just a little bit up. There we go. That's beautiful. That was a great suggestion. Thank you there. Great shot. Get all the excess off of here. Just wiping it down at this point. There's like the goopy stuff on the sides that I'm just trying to clean up. Beautiful. That almost looks like a professional job. Almost. How's it look? Y'all happy? I'm happy. 54 degrees and dropping to the 30s overnight. It was almost 100 degrees earlier today, safety doc. Solitude Surfer's here. Mud into that bathroom. Oh, Solitude Surfer, come on down, buddy. An excellent episode of Modern Marvels. You are, that is not incorrect. All right, I think we're, I think I'm done. I mean, I need to do the corner. I'm going to go ahead and do the corner piece. I got these things. I might as well do it, right? So, the corner piece. Whoop, wrong one. Picture in picture. All right. To do the corner piece, all you do is you fill this thing up with mud. From what I've read, from what I've seen, I fill this thing up with mud. Fill it up with mud. And then I come over here and I put it here. And then I run the trowel down the side. and down the side. And that's it. And I have a corner. So I don't have to fill it like all the way. I mean, not like fill it, but you put mud in it, just like you would a crack or any other crevice, I guess. So here we go. Hey, 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 ho! Here we go, satellite radio. Y'all getting down with the boom, boom. Beat so large, I'm stepping on leprechaun shitting on y'all with the boom, boom. Okay, this does not trowel in easily. I guess I could just do it like that way. And then, yeah, I got a technique now. Okay, we're good. Like I said with the door, there's probably a better way to do this, but I don't know what it is because I've never done it before. So I believe the term I used with the door was bite my ass. But I do need to revisit my YouTubes with regards to hanging the door. Am I even there? No, we're not here anymore. We'll lift you up this way. That's where I'm at now. A little bit more. I'm using a lot of damn mud on this. It feels like I'm using a lot of mud. But I guess it is a corner. It does have like 2 whole surfaces to adhere to, I guess. I guess. And there's that, the whole gap in the corner. To worry about. Safety Doc, you've made your triumphant return to books with the audiobook. I mean, you never left books, but now you have the audiobook out there. Congratulations. Okay, I think we are mudded thoroughly. So I know I've got way more than I need, but in you go, in you go. Bring the ladder up. Start from the top. Goop it down. Goop it down. All right, here we go. Okay, okay, all right, let's go. Yep. And then when this dries, and I'm in the finishing process, I can come back through and make sure it's thoroughly square. And I'm gonna put another little bead of mud on top of it. Because I can tell that it's not exactly square, just from how it's going on, but it's in, just like that. I'm gonna put a little goop on top of it. And whoop. From the top. Tonight we're gonna pop. Goop, goop, goop. Just call me Gwyneth Paltrow because I work at Goop. Although my Goop is not a stupid, scammy self-help crap with jade dildos and whatever else garbage shit they sell. If safety dock is on, it must be getting late. I need to go home and make dinner for my boys, I guess. All right. Should be able to do the rest from the ground. There we go. That, my friends, is a work of art. All right, I won't ever do that again. Sorry. No more TikTok memes for me, old man. You go to your room and you write 100 times, I am too old for that shit. I swear to God, 10 years away from my Harley Davidson phase. Or 20-something in a Corvette phase. Mrs. Old Humble understands. She may become that 20-something. That little hot rocket that's going to tool around with me on my little sports car. How about that, kids? Who's here? 1,000 pounds of mulch yesterday and replaced it with new mulch. Hadn't done that in 5 years. It's great now. The dome effect is gone. Cool. Pick up, no problem. Big difference dry wood makes. And then, yeah, because it's 6 o'clock and it's pizza night. So let's do that other corner. Same process. I'm going to have to clean this table up because I got goop on it. Give me that. I am using a lot of goop, but it is also filling out the corner on the inside, so I don't really feel that bad about it. You know, it's like building its own corner inside this little thing. I wish I had a topic to talk about. It seems like y'all are having a pretty good conversation there in chat anyway, so I am infinitely curious as to whether or not the MAGA dipshits are going to destroy the fucking economy with the debt ceiling. You know, since their Lord and Savior said to go ahead and let it default. I don't know. I don't think even they're that stupid. That's saying something, because I think they're pretty stupid. I don't think they want to be stupid. I just don't think they have a choice. You know, their brains don't work good. Kevin McCarthy's using the same stupid argument. Well, it's like a credit card limit, and your kid takes the credit card and runs up the limit. Except he doesn't realize that he's the kid who ran up his credit card limit, and now he's trying to negotiate. I don't know who believes that shit. I mean, maybe they believe their own bullshit. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know now. All right, so we're over here on the far side. gooped up, placed in place. Off to get my trowel and extra goop, and we're gonna goop the shit out of it. Another load of goop. Yeah, I got this bucket thinking, no way I'm gonna use all that. Dude, I have used a good chunk of goop out of that bucket. A good chunk of goop out of that bucket. Oh, whoa, whoa, ho. That's cool having the 2 camera shots. But I'm going to now go to the far side where you can't see me at all. All right. You go right there. You press in. Y'all can't see it, but I'm thinking real hard, trying to make sure I do it right. All right. Now, what do y'all think? Y'all think they're gonna trash the whole fucking, the world's fucking economy? You really think? I mean, nobody really thinks they'll do that, do they? They're not that stupid. They can't be that stupid. Nobody's that stupid. And they're invested in the same markets as we are. They spend the same dollars that we spend. No way in hell. So not only am I setting this corner with the goop on the inside, I'm also squaring it off when I run the trowel down over it. Because I'm going over the edge and it's giving me a straight surface all the way down. A straight 6-inch surface, the length of the trowel. So I'm smooshing it in and then putting this goop over it. And any malformation of the surface is getting smoothed out on a 6-inch flat plane. And it would appear that that is extremely necessary over here. And I also smoothed out the seam that was over the door while I was up there. Beautiful. One more run. And one more run here. That's it. Wall is done. I'm just trying to get the excess off at this point. Clean trowel, excess goop. There we go. Boop. That's not clean. There we go. Now it's clean. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I do have one more seam. I'm going to hide from y'all for just one moment. Trust me, I'm still here. But it's about a 48-inch seam that I got to get taken care of. So just sit tight while I go up here and do this thing real quick. There we go. Nice and muddy. Get into that groove. Get up on in it. Oh yeah. All right. And now for the tape. That's okay. Hey, 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 ho. All right, tape's in, mud's coming, and then I am done. Put a little mud on the trowel here. Smoosh it in. Wipe off the excess. And smoosh it one more time. All right. I may have actually gotten good at this. I think I might have gotten good at this. That's dangerous. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Well, that's not going to get covered up there. Little imperfection there to clean up. Little imperfection there. A little smoochy poochy that needs to be cleaned up there. And I think it's dinner time, kids. I think it's time for me to eat dinner. Guys, I did a fucking thing. I did a whole goddamn thing. And what's even more, now that I have a bathroom, I can have guests over. I can spend more time here. I can do a full 24-hour live stream from the distillery. Yeah? I don't have to break it up into little segments because, I can actually use the bathroom here. I mean, YouTube will still only take 18 hours, but, I gotta poop, right? I mean, a guy can't just exist in a distillery and not use the bathroom. You gotta do stuff. We got lives to live, right? Where's my cup? Oh, it's right here. Knob. I gotta clean my table off. Can't have this crusty, nasty stuff on my table. All right, so that's it for the build out and prep work for tomorrow. I've got stuff I need to do still. The lighting, cleanup, organizational stuff. I may come back tonight and do it, but I'm probably going to do most of that off camera. I mean, I know y'all love me and can't get enough of me, but the reality is me walking around and cleaning stuff. I don't even think y'all want to see that. To be honest, I don't know who would. But if you do, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm cleaning a table. Exciting, huh? We had plaster on the table from the goop, and now the plaster is off the table from the goop. There we go. Ugh. But tonight, what I think I'm going to do, I at least want to attempt doing this. So we're in the tasting room here, right? This is the space. Let's move everything here so y'all can kind of see what I'm talking about. So this is my bar. That's the front wall right there. That's the stage where the band's going to be. Okay, so what I think I want to do is put up a 10-foot pole here. You know, nothing extravagant, just like a 2x4 rise, a 2x4 elevator riser thing. Go up there in that corner right there. 2x4, a 10-foot 2x4, and run a string of lights from over here across the 10-foot height to here, to the back of here, around the bathroom, along the wall, back to that back corner, and across back to the corner and across to here. That's what I think I want to do. And then I have some ambience lights, some of these. I have some of these lights here that I got. And I want to set these guys up. See? I want to set these guys up, one for the band, and two on this back wall over here for color along the back wall back here. I really do need to get this stuff clean before it dries. Ugh, shit. And before I drop it on my floor. And step in it and track this shit all over the place. Fucking dumbass. But to do that, I also need to get some power cords, some clips to clip the cords to the wall. They need to run a power cord back there and up so we can plug the lights in and run them around all the way around. That'll also give lights inside the bathroom because the bathroom doesn't have lights yet. But having a string of lights around the backside, over the door and across the backside should give plenty of light inside there for you to be able to, you know, poop and pee and stuff. But that'll also frame in our space nicely, I think, to be able to do that. And I just kind of need to run a perimeter of lights and then have the wall lights, you know, two on the band and the wall lights over here. I think that'll be a nice ambience. And then I can turn the house lights off and we can have a nicely lit tasting room space after it gets dark. I think that'd be kind of cool. And I'll have a bar right here. And of course, you know, maybe the bottle service right there for people. So maybe the cigar guy will be right there. The food guy will be right there. or my food over here, cigars. Maybe that'll be the second service area where we have a second bar set up. Don't know. Haven't decided all those details yet. But yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna have this place looking nice and spiffy when people come around. I got till 3 o'clock tomorrow, which means I got another good 6 hours tonight to get this place spiffed up and cleaned up. Pretty proud of this wall I got here. Pretty proud of the job I did. The whole construction came together pretty good, except for the door. The fucking door was stupid. But other than the door, everything else went optimally. All right, there we go. Table in the corner. There we go. Covering up that extra pipe. There we go. And over here, table in the corner with a little bit of merch. Have a few seating tables out here. We'll have space outside for people to go linger and mingle. All right, guys, it's time. It's time. I got to go make dinner. It's time for dinner. It's been fun. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like what you see. I love the fact that y'all give a shit enough to help me grow and watch me grow and participate in our little family experiment here. Y'all are fun. I appreciate the support. But as I said, it's time to go. And I will catch y'all. I'll catch y'all next time. Be next week, probably. Might be Saturday. No, Saturday's tomorrow. Might be later tonight. Might be next week. Either way, I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers. Have a great night. Bye.